Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Today is the 4th of June, it's a Saturday and it's getting hotter in Japan. Summer is coming and it's come quickly. I have nothing in particular to do today, so I thought I might just share my apartment and what it's like to live in a rural apartment complex in Japan. So without further ado, so this is the hallway, the genkan. I must preface that when I arrived in this apartment, it was completely furnished, which is quite rare in Japan actually. Usually when you arrive in Japan, it's, unfurnished. You have to buy all your things, but all of this was already here. This was already here, and yeah. So we're going to move on to the kind of, let me zoom out a little bit here. Going to kind of move on to the sink area. That's where I do my washing. Got all my stuff here. I look very lazy today just because I have nothing to do today. Here's the toilet. Very nice. Yes, in good Japanese fashion, it does have its own built-in bidet. I mean, it's amazing. It's going to be one of the things that I'm probably going to miss if I ever go back home. Here's the bathroom or the shower room. Looks a little dirty and unused, and that's because I haven't actually been using this room. Believe it or not, there is no hot running water in my apartment. I actually have to go downstairs to an empty apartment where I can actually use the hot water, but that's a story for another time. But it's not a problem regardless. Here's the kitchen. So yeah, like I said, this was all here already. I didn't have to buy a cooker or a stove, so many of the things here are quite old. All the dishes, all the cutlery were already here. I do need to do a little bit of washing up. Here are the kind of things that I'm buying. So I've got my eggs. I do like my snacks from time to time. These are really nice. I got some shiro ango. This is like a paste inside the bread. It's a little bit squashed because I was meant to eat it at my workplace, but I forgot to. Pot noodle, it's always good, always very convenient in Japan. And I have a lot of files that I need to organize. I got some fish in here, I got some bacon, milk, coffee. Probably should be eating healthier, but I'm British, so what can I say? And the first tatami room. Now this is very kind of minimalist. This was already here. I do my ironing here. Haven't bought an ironing board or anything. But this is mainly the room where I dispose of my garbage. So I got all my garbage bins in here. I got my water bottles there. My plastic bottles, sorry, not my water bottles. And then my other plastic rubbish in there. To be honest, this is a bit of a junk cupboard, so I'm gonna clean that. But yeah, for the time being, this is where I just look at the calendar, check the dates when I need to throw stuff out. And yeah, if you don't know, or if you haven't lived in Japan, sorting your garbage out can be a bit of a nightmare. It's a little bit of a learning curve. So plastics need to be divided, other paper, your cans, combustible waste, cardboard, all these different things you have to take out on separate days. So if you're ever thinking about coming to Japan, please take note of that. Japanese people are very conformist, so it often works quite well in this country, but it's hard to say if it would happen in my country, if people would actually be willing to do such things. And then here we come into the second tatami room, which is pretty much where I pretty much chill really. It's almost like a leisure room. Got me laptop there. Got me guitar, second-hand guitar that I got a couple of weeks ago. So happy that I actually got a guitar, even if it was one that I wasn't particularly looking at. Just playing a guitar is always nice. Extra storage, bits and bobs here really. Got some fans. I need to take those out as it's getting hotter. Nothing in here, just my router. A couple of cables here and there. Then here we come onto the bedroom. So I've got my clothes there, all lined up. All my clothes in there. This is where I sleep really, and also where I do my reading. I think learning Japanese is quite important for me, so been buying manga, been reading bits and bobs. Yeah, it's not going so badly. I do want to practice more on my conversational side of things. I'm still not very good at conversing in Japanese, I must admit. But reading isn't so bad, surprisingly. But it's all a learning curve, really, isn't it? And I'm not really going to give up, so I'll do my best. And then finally, here's the balcony. So it's a beautiful day today. It's a little bit windy, but let's go out here. So I've got my washing there. And there you have it. So that's Mount Dyson, which you see there, which is in the next prefecture actually. It's in Totori-ken, but I don't live in Totori-ken, I actually live in Shimane. But yeah, that's my apartment, and it's incredibly spacious. This is school-assisted housing, because I work at a high school, and they help subsidise a lot of the kind of essential needs. So it's about 20,000 yen every month. So it's very comfortable to live out here. If you ever manage to get on the JET program or anything and you're put into the countryside, definitely one of the upsides is it's going to be very affordable, very cheap, and a very quiet and sort of calm lifestyle if you like that kind of stuff. But hey, anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.